Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, honey. Also known as your modern day nun who is not in a coven, a convent, or a covenant. Okay, I am here tonight for another one of my general readings. I do thank each and every one of you for listening and for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. And without any further ado, we are going to get into tonight's messages. Okay, guys, so I'm going through a little bit of my ritualistic practices to cleanse the energy, guys. So give me just a second while I light my sage and my Palo Santos, okay? I will tell you tonight's message is going to be the lies, deceptions, and betrayal by the church, okay? Now, this message is not going to be me telling you what you should and shouldn't believe in, or how you should and shouldn't believe, and what you should and shouldn't be a part of, okay? I am simply doing a reading and going to relay you the messages that was given to me by my spirit guides pertaining to this particular subject, to this particular topic. As adults, with your own free will, you have the right to believe in whatever it is that you want to believe in, to live your life according to how you see fit. That is your business, that's your life, that's your soul, honey, and whatever else, okay? I am here to provide truth and clarity for the collective, to pass you all the messages from my spirit guides that can heal or help you or enlighten you in some type of way. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Okay, guys? I'm going to call upon the Most High right now to cleanse and clear any evil, demonic, negative entities, deities, people, places, or things that may be trying to block or stop this message, this reading. I call upon my archangels for your guidance, for your wisdom. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Hanel, Archangel Razel. I call upon you right now for your protection, for your guidance, for your wisdom, for your healing in the process of these divine messages. I also block, bind, and I rebuke any evil, wicked, demonic entities, deities. I block, bind, and I rebuke all evil eye spells. I send it back to its sender tenfold. I block, bind, and I rebuke sorcery, witchcraft, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, or any other spells that has been cast against me, my channel, or the collective. I send it back to its senders 100-fold, so let it be. Okay, guys, so let's get into this message. Like I said, the overall message for tonight is the lies, deceptions, and betrayals by the church, okay? As you can see, I have already pre-shuffled and laid the spread pertaining to this reading, guys. Okay, so we're just going to get right into these messages. Okay, first of all, guys, we have the Devil, the 8 of Coins, the 5 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords as the main spread for this reading, okay? I did pull additional clarifiers, and we are going to have extra messages pertaining to this reading in particular here. Okay, with the Devil card here, my spirit guides are telling me that many of these pastors, popes, ministers, evangelists, apostles, and other individuals in leadership positions within these churches, they have have sold their soul. Many of them lie to their congregations about what it is, in fact, that they actually believe in. Okay, many of them proclaim to believe in, Jesus Christ. Okay, but they stand before their congregations and they are lying to their congregations, to the public. Okay, because in fact, they worship Lucifer as their god in secret. These individuals have sold their soul. Okay, they do not tell their congregations that not only have they sold their soul, but they are also, and also that they worship Lucifer as their god. They do not tell their congregations that they are sold out into these satanic secret societies and covens and covenants and different things like that as well. Okay, amongst these secret society groups, there are ritualistic practices. They take these oaths. They're sworn to secrecy and a part of a binding contract. Okay, in which of what they stand for and they represent. This in which is not something that they share, that they display amongst their congregation. Okay, like I said, these people also have addictive patterns of behavior. Many of them have addictions in secret as well. Okay. There's a lot of these ministers whom are down low, who are secretly gay, who are in the closet. They have all kinds of low down, dirty do-ins that have been swept under rugs and that are under covers. Okay. Many of them are pimping pastors. They're literally pimping pastors behind the pulpits. Okay. And they're pimping their congregations as well. Okay. So and it's for various different reasons. Okay. Especially many of those whom are 501c3. Okay. People need to understand that the churches was taken over a long time ago. It's no coincidence if you look back in history how it seemingly seems that slavery and religion goes hand in hand together. Hold on just a minute, guys. Sorry about that. My phone got to, that was a confirmation right there. Just literally turned on by itself. Okay. So, it's no coincidence that slavery and religion, religious practices, they go hand in hand together. Now, the powers that be, the government, have always tried to, at one point in time when the world was more conservative, when they were forcing religion upon people, made people believe that the United States of America was built upon Christian values. Okay, well, if that was the case, then we would not see so much satanic, Masonic, and demonic things all over the world, from the government to the industry, the TVs, the magazines, the movies, the radio station, the music, just the entertainment industry in itself. Okay, these signs and symbolisms of very dark, demonic, satanic, and Masonic things are all over the place. So we have clear history of documented proof that in fact the United States of America was not built upon Christian values. If it was built upon Christian values, these people would not be selling their souls essentially to the devil. Okay, they would not be worshiping Lucifer as their god. If the United States was built upon Christian values, they would not be in secret societies and taking oaths and doing blood rituals, to homosexual rituals as initiation processes and different things into these secret societies. And these are the things that are going on behind the scenes that many people in the congregation are unaware of. Okay, now whether people in these congregations know it or not, a lot of times they are depicted as blind sheep. Okay, and these leaders within the church are literally leading these blind sheep, this flock of blinded, dumbed down, brainwashed, mind control, slave language using congregation They're ushering you to the slaughter. And why do I say this? Is because, like I said, the government has been in control of churches all, for a very long time. Okay, these people are sold out to the government. Okay, they are sold out to the elite satanic powers that be. So, and that's really who they sell their soul to. When people make the reference, oh, they sold their soul to the devil. Yes, in fact, they do have to praise and worship satanic, masonic, demonic practices and things. But essentially, whom is controlling them here on earth, on the surface, are the satanic powers that be. And these are the very ultra wealthy elite that run, rule, and control the world. Okay, this is also something that is done under the noses of the congregation. Now, do not get me wrong. There are many people who go to church, who attend church. Okay, they were raised by Christian values. They've always, they were raised up in church. They continue to go to church. They, wholeheartedly believe in God. Okay, thus they still go to church. Okay, but these would be those persons. They are literally blinded to the truth of what is actually going on within the church. Okay, it doesn't matter what church you go to, you will hear some of the same circulation of the same scriptures that are constantly regurgitated. There's no church that you go to that preaches or teaches on the entire Bible. Okay, that tells the congregation, that tells the people the truth. Okay, and we have to understand that when we're talking about the Bible, this Bible in which we have access to is a man-written, rewritten Bible. None of you can speak Hebrew, nor have you ever seen the original context of the Bible that the disciples wrote. And if you had access to it, if it was somewhere in some type of museum, you would not be able to read it unless you were able to read that language in that time. Okay, so this Bible being rewritten that you can see now, that is in whatever language in which you speak, you literally have no account that it is the truth, other than the people who rewrote it to you and made it available for you to be the truth. Okay, and then you have to think that if your Bible solely is a truth avenue for you in your life here on this earth, then you would have to ask yourself, then why were scriptures left out? Why were whole books of the Bible left out? Okay, I love stumping as many of these ministers and these pastors and different things, they speak so well, and they're nothing more than motivational speakers. Some of them can get up there and they can hoop and holler real good. They can, they can make you feel real good and moved and everything. But many of them, you can stump them by asking them about two things. Ask them about the Book of Enoch. They will begin to stutter. They cannot tell you, they know about the Book of Enoch. Don't get me wrong. They're not dumb by a love shot, okay? What they cannot do is disclose to you what is all in the Book of Enoch, okay? Nor can they explain to you why the Book of Enoch was removed. Some of them probably can't even tell you everything in which the Book of Enoch was about. The Book of Enoch alone would literally change people's viewpoint altogether. The Book of Enoch is literally packed with overwhelming truth about what this world is really about, in which why it was taken out. Also, the scriptures of Mary Magdalene was also taken out. Okay, who has never been spoken of as a close disciple of Christ. Okay, and of all the other figures in the Bible, nobody has ever stopped to think about the fact all the other figures within the Bible, there were many men in the Bible, okay, many of which whom had even their wives were named, okay, and they had many children and that they were named, okay, and nobody ever quite wondered why, you didn't hear anything about Christ's life. Other than Christ being born, and then you didn't hear anything else about Christ until Christ was a full-grown man, walking, preaching the gospel, saving souls, performing miracles, and all these different things. Once he was a full grown man, telling everyone he was the Son of God. Okay. Out of all the other figures in the Bible, you don't know of anything about Christ's wife. You don't know anything about, say, Christ's children. You don't know anything about those other things, okay, pertaining to one's life like that. Okay, so there's a lot of things. I'm saying all that to say there's a lot of things in which was left out of this rewritten, man-written Bible, okay? And as well as there's a lot of things that have been hidden in the Bible, my point is there's a lot of things in which have been hidden in the church, okay? But it doesn't matter whether you look in the Christian church, if you look in the into Hinduism, Buddhism, you look into Muslim, you look into all these different cultures of religion. Ask yourself, why is it that if everybody is praising and worshiping the same God, why would there be all these different religions? Okay, but besides that, if you look into all of these different religions, they are all run like cults. They want to tell you how to live, how to look, how to dress, how to act, how to be, regardless of all of the sinister things that they are doing behind the scenes, standing before you telling their lies. Every one of these religions are run like cults, okay? Many of them will tell you, preach sermons about how homosexuality is an abomination and a sin and all of them, and they get from and behind the pulpit, and they smell like booty hole because they are going themselves. Okay, they're involved. They have been initiated by way of homosexual activities. They do not tell the congregation this, but they will stand behind the pulpit and preach you a sermon about how such a thing is wrong. They want to even some of these religions want to dictate to the woman, your head need to be covered up, your face need to be covered up, your entire body need to be covered up. You can't wear any jewelry, you can't wear any makeup, you can't, some of these religions, they literally treat the women like slaves. The women have to sit in the back seats of cars with the babies, and all these different things, okay? Even some religions, the women can only wear skirts, and they'll tell you that the man should not wear garments thereof of a woman, but this will be said to you by a minister, a pastor, a bishop, a deacon, or whomever leader in the church in a full dress, especially in this day and time. Okay, so it's the contradiction that is there, and these are the things that they have to do. Okay, these are the symbolic things that they have to do to pay their homage to what exactly it is that they are sold out to. The devil, in which they worship. Okay, because they worship this devil, they are a part of ritualistic practices, all kinds of sinister things that takes place in and outside of the church as well, is what I'm explaining to you. Okay? One more thing, guys, about all these different separate religions, even those of them who proclaim to be religious, you look into the different religions and you will see some of the same signs and symbolisms. Now, you can look individually into different religions and they may have, their structure is different. How they go about preaching and teaching is different. How they carry themselves amongst that religion is different. But you see the same hand signs, the same symbolisms. All of these people are a part of the same cult. All of these people are one accord with the signs and the symbolisms because they are all behind the scenes worshiping the devil. They are all behind the scenes a part of the cult. And it doesn't matter whether you look at the Christians or the Muslims or anybody, okay? The Amish, they're all doing the same signs and symbolisms, okay? And a lot of times these are Masonic signs and symbolisms, the hand signs and symbolisms in which that they do. They have certain ways that they stand, certain ways that they do the hands, certain ways that they shake hands, certain, the hand at the wrist, and the hand inside of the breast pocket, the inside of the blazer, and all these different Masonic ritualistic type of hand signs that they do, which lets you know that they're all sold out, especially those who are 501c3, okay? Because to be 501c3, you are tax-free, okay? How many of you know that nothing in the world is tax-free? Nothing comes free on the very land that they tell you is the land of the free, okay? Nothing comes free. For them to be 501c3, that is them literally signing a contract, signing over their church, their everything unto the government to be controlled by the government. Another thing that I was about to say about the specific scriptures that you repeatedly hear over and over again, no matter what church you go to, and it's because the Roman Catholic Church is one of the, is basically like the home church of the United States. When these pastors and these deacons and these evangelists and all these people, they go for these conventions and these seminars and different things, and they have their secret meetings. Okay, they are told by the Pope and the Roman Catholics on what scriptures they can speak on and how to speak about it and what to speak about. Because see, they have to be, because they are sold out, they have to be in alignment with what the government wants them to do, because they are sold out to these people, these elites that run, rule, and control the world, these royals and different things. They're following their lead. They're following their practices in which they have. And see, this is the reason why your industry makes such a mockery of the church the way they do. And a lot of people who proclaim to be Christian look at a lot of things and like, oh, that's so blasphemous and this, that, and the other. But they do it on purpose. They do it on purpose because they know that the churches was sold out a long time ago. And see, this is the reason why no matter what church you go to, they have all been infiltrated by insiders. No matter what church you go to, they have all been infiltrated by secret society members, Masons, Skulls and Bones, Knights and Templars, all these different, fraternities of brotherhoods and sisterhoods, these Eastern Stars and things. They have infiltrated these churches everywhere. Okay, to watch things, to report back to the powers that be, to keep things afloat the way they want to in the church, to watch other members and other people and different things like that. Okay, so the first message Spirit wanted you to know is these people worship the devil. Okay, why? Money. This is the Eight of Coins. The Eight of Coins talks about one receiving money from the work in which they do. They run churches like a business. Church is a business for them. They will come in and tell you anything as long as they are pimping you out of your money. Pastors are living better than you. You're struggling to pay your bills. You may or may not have transportation. Your kids may be in need and everything, but they expect you to hand over all your money. Okay? And you know, the first scripture that they love to throw around, you know, about tithes and offering has nothing to do with giving money. If that's the case, then ask yourself, why is it that when Christ was walking around performing miracles, casting demons out of people, walking on water, turning water into wine, taking loaves of bread and one or two fish, and feeding whole armies of people and different things in miraculous ways, that he didn't ask them for no money. Tithes and offerings has absolutely nothing to do with money. Tithes and offerings is about goods. Sharing what you have. So say you are a farmer or something, you know, you don't have to be. Farmers have goods like they have eggs and milk and different things. You know, you may have someone who bakes breads and someone who grows apples, you know, grows different fruits and vegetables and things. This is about sharing amongst your congregation, sharing amongst your people. These are the offerings, okay? These were the offerings of goods one had. One to help another. Okay, tithes and offerings have absolutely nothing at all to do with giving all your money. I know people who have paid more money yearly in taxes to a church than the money that they have spent on their own children. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? These pastors, when the pandemic and different things happened or whatever, and everything was shut down, these pastors came out and said, oh, don't forget about your tithe money. Oh, just drive by the church and slide it in the door and bring. They still wanted your money, whether you was getting any services or not. They still wanted your money. They still expected you to pay taxes, or pay your tithes and your offerings. Yeah. Your hard-earned money that gets taxed. Matter of fact, while we're speaking about taxes, but they get tax breaks from, because they 501c3, they're not paying no taxes. Why? Because they sold out to the powers that be. See, they run the church like a business. That's what spirits say. That's what my spirit guys say. They are sold out to these satanic powers that be, and for them to gain the money that they would like, the resources that they would like to have, this is why they have to sell out. You understand? And don't get me wrong. There are some churches who may not. It's very few of them. They're few and far in between. There's very few of them. But they're the smallest little churches. They may have anywhere from 20 to 50 members. Smallest little buildings. Or either doing church out of their home or whatever like that. Okay? All these big extravagant churches, they're all sellouts to these satanic powers that be. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And guess what? With the 5 of Wands here, they're all in competition with each other. They're all in competition with who can make the most money, who can get the most money. It's all about the money. This is the reason why they have to sell out. And see, this is what these powers that be offer them. Give them bigger churches, give them a bigger platform, ensure them a bigger congregation where they can get more money coming in. They don't actually care about you coming in and hearing the word. They want you to get behinds in the seats. That they can move in such a way that you're willing to give up anything you got towards the church. Have you ever seen those church sermons and things that air on TV and different things? And it's like thousands and thousands of dollars all sprawled out across the floor, all over the floor. Everybody in the church then came up and just threw all their money up there. And people right outside the church starving. Ain't had a bath, don't have a place to live. And you know, many of people that pay all that money in taxes, they will go right outside to their car and smooth drive past them homeless people and do absolutely nothing to help them. Not feed them, not buy them some new clothes, a new pair of shoes, a jacket or anything. Help them to get some assistance to get in some type of housing or anything. No, and these churches are in competition with one another. Who can be the best? Who can be at the top? See, it's just like and see this Satanism. It's all over. It's in every industry. It's in the government. It's in the music industry. It's in the gospel industry. Okay. Have y'all ever listened to the words? See, there's signs and symbolisms in everything. Specifically music. Have you ever listened to the words that's coming out of their mouth in gospel music? I know some people listen to gospel music. You say, "Oh, this is Christian music. This is holy music," and you know you're into that in what you're listening to. But there's hidden meanings and hidden messages in there. You know, some things is hidden a little deeper than other things, but some things is just smack dead right there in your face. If you gotta, if you know what you're listening to and what you're hearing, you know, you ever heard a gospel song and they say the same thing? I tell you one that's simple. They might say, "Oh God, oh God." You know, and they saying this over and over and over again. And they're saying "Oh" is God. They refer to "Oh" as Lucifer. You gotta understand what you're listening to. It's subliminal messages, even in Christian music. Because guess what? Even your gospel artists are sellouts to the satanic powers that be. They have bamboozled the people. They have fooled the people. They all worship Lucifer as their God. That's the reason why you look at the gospel artists and they're throwing up the same hand signs and symbolisms that the secular entertainers are throwing up. And they throwing up the same hand signs and symbolism that folks in the government is throwing up. They all throwing. Ask yourself, you ever seen a gospel artist throwing up the devil horns? Throwing up the 3 6s? Ask yourself why they standing up there throwing up the 666. They have to pay their homage. And see, when anytime these people's on their platform and they performing and different things and people are seeing them, they know that the powers that be is sitting back watching them, and there's certain things that they have to do to pay their homage to let the elite, those of them that they sold out to, know, hey, I'm with you. You know, I'm doing my part. This is what they do. This is what they do. But they're in competition with one another for this money. Okay? And they have to sell their soul to even get onto this point. I'm going to tell you something else that's pretty secret amongst these churches. Most can't believe it. The 9 of Wands talk about individuals being, someone being very defensive, hostile, sacrifice needing to be made. There are blood sacrifices that are happening in these people's families, in the church of their congregation, their members and everything. Because yes, oh yes, they have to make blood sacrifices too. See, it's not just the homosexual rituals. It's not just the meeting up in the lodges and, you know, everybody getting together and all hail Lucifer and all of this and that or whatever. No, they have to do blood rituals where they are literally targeting certain people, setting them up to be murdered for the money. Yeah, this is going on. And it's not just happening in the government. It's not just happening in the entertainment industry. Blood sacrifices are being made from right within the church, okay? And guess who's calling for these sacrifices to be done? None other than your bishop somebody, your pastor somebody, your minister somebody, your pope somebody, your evangelist somebody, your apostle somebody, whatever the leader in your church is called. See, this truth is slowly but surely seeping out about how the people of the church, God's people, have been lied to and bamboozled within the church. This is why the Most High says, come out of her, my people. The church is nothing but a building. Okay? God is within you. You know how many people is sick and shut in on their deathbed? Been praying all their life, been believing God all their life. Guess what? It didn't keep them from being on their deathbed. They sitting in the hospital right now on their deathbed still praying. They can't make it to church. So you're not telling me that you going to a specific church that is lying to you anyway is what your religion is based off of, because that's a lie. You can have church right at home. If this is just about you believing and what you believe in and the God that you want to praise and the God that you want to worship, but see, to stroke your ego, to go to a certain church where you can hear the choir sing real good and the pastor get up there and hoop and holler and everything, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel some type of way. So this is the reason why you go to these churches. You feel the need to congregate. And so, that's another reason the churches was infiltrated a long time ago, okay? Because any large amounts of groups of people getting together, having private meetings about anything, whether you want to call it a church or not, the government has always been nosy and want to know what they're talking about, okay? What's going on? What's being said? What are they planning? What are they plotting? They did it to the Black Panthers. How many other groups have you known that gathered together in secret and in buildings and different things and had private meetings and different things? This is how these people was infiltrated. The churches was infiltrated the same way. You gotta believe me, it's documented proof. Religion and slavery goes hand in hand together. See, back in a more conservative time, they used religion. At one point in time, they used religion to control you. The only difference is now, in this day in time, because they are trying to usher in their new world order, their one world religion, their beast system. They want to usher in the Antichrist to mark of the beast, that will love men and hate women. Yeah, that's what they want to usher in. See, back then, they used religion to control you. Today, they're using Satanism to control you. This is the reason why you see Satanism everywhere. And see, now they want to just do away with religion. Well, how you figure that? Look back in history. Do you know that all of your KKK, your white supremacist groups, many of them called themselves Christians? Do you know who the KKK was made up of and why you never seen one Klansman go to prison? Your Klansmen went to churches too. Yeah, the same Klansmen that hung black men's and men's and women's by nooses, that burnt down black churches, that hog-tied men and women to the back of vehicles and skinned them alive, that threw fire bombs in their windows, that raped black women, and imprisoned black men. Them Klansmen. Guess what? Do you know who them Klansmen was made up of? Pastors, deacons, ministers, judges, lawyers, doctors, nurses, firemen, policemen. These was your servicemen back then. That's the reason why you have never known one Klansman to be in prison. No justice was ever had for what the Klansmen did back then. But guess what? These are the same people that told you that the United States of America was built upon Christian values. If the United States of America was built upon Christian values, would nobody have ever been enslaved in the first place? They would have never fathomed that they could own another human damn being. If this world was built upon Christian values. That's just a lie, and the truth ain't in it. If this world was built upon Christian values, there would have never been segregation. That don't sound very Christ-like, does it? Christ didn't walk around, if you believe in Christ, Christ didn't walk around saving only certain races of people. But these are the lies that these people tell you. And this is the reason why they blatantly put Satanism in your face right now. This is the reason why they spend so many millions of billions of dollars keeping y'all distracted and entertained right now. And everything that you listen to and everything that you watch literally comes from nothing but individuals who have sold their soul to the devil. And their sole objective is to corrupt your mind by satanic, masonic, demonic garbage. That's true. You ain't gotta like me, but that's true. Yeah, and see, this truth is slowly but slowly seeping out, and it's gonna cause a lot of people a lot of heartache and a lot of heartache and heartbreak. And I'm letting you know, those of you, this is the reason why Most High said, "Come out of her, my people." Those of you who are still in the churches, when all hell break loose in this world, when these catastrophic events come, see, these sold out ministers and preachers, they're going to be the very ones that tell you, just listen to the government, do what they say, everything is going to be okay. And they going to convince you listening to your pastor because you think your pastor love you. They just told your ass to take your behind to the concentration camp, to the FEMA camp, where they're going to kill your ass in cold blood. Separate you from your children, kill you in cold blood, and stack your bodies one right after another in these mass grave coffins. These ministers, these pastors, they're ushering you to the slaughter. They already know what's coming. This is the reason why the government got them in their pocket. This is the reason why they get to live the way they do. By them selling out, they get all this money. That's what keeps them quiet, keep them from telling the people the truth about what they really know. It's going to cause a lot of heartache and heartbreak. Spirit is saying. Amongst a lot of people. Because you have been lied to. You all have been lied to. So check this out. So I clarified the devil card. Why are they selling their soul like this? Well, I've already explained it to you, but I keep telling you, it's for money. We got the 6 of coins that up here at the on the top spread, the devil sat right next to the 8 of coins that told you that they running the church like a business, because it is a business. This is their job. This is what they do for money. They don't care nothing about teaching you learning anything. That's the reason why they're sneaking and freaking and creeping behind the scenes, and they hide it from, they lie to you so you can stay entrusting them and bringing them all your money because they running your business. All like you understand what I'm saying? If you got a favorite burger place that's $1 million company and y'all eating the hell up out their burgers, but you didn't know that the burgers that you was actually eating wasn't beef, but it was human beef patties that they've been feeding you all these years. Y'all been uproar. You have, but technically, if you think about it, you was eating the hell out them burgers. They tasted real good to you. It's the same different. I'm using that as an example. That's actually going on, but that's a different story for a different day. That's actually happening at a burger place. Your favorite burger place near you. We ain't gonna say no names on tonight. Yeah. Certain CEOs and managers and different things of hotels have been, they warehouses, secret warehouses that they have has been busted several times with, guess what, human body parts in it, for what, none other than organ harvesting, as well as selling the human body parts to be sent to slaughterhouses and ground up into meat that is sold in these fast food restaurants. But that's another story for another day. Yeah, I know about that too. Yeah. So they sell the soul. So they, money, once again, money, finances, money, resources. They want gifts of charity, generosity to people. If they told you what they was really about and what they was really doing, and the fact that they really worship the devil, and the fact that they sold their soul, and the fact that they in secret societies, and the fact that they first ladies is really first lady boys, not their actual wives that they married to, but when they go on these little trips in behind the scene, I'm talking about they sleeping with transgenders and things. Some of them just straight up sleeping with other mans. Yeah. I'm going to tell you another thing too. Not only is a part of the ritualistic practice for them to sell their soul and sign these contracts and take these oaths, they have to pay their homage. They have to partake in ritualistic practices. They have to worship Satan. Okay? They have to partake in homosexual activity. But they also have to partake in the sexual acts with children. That's what they're not going to tell you. If you knew all of that, you wouldn't come to their church. You damn sure wouldn't give them their money. Just like the example I just gave you. You love a specific burger place. But if the owner told you that the burgers that you eating, the meat in the burgers that you eating is really comes from humans, you wouldn't spend your money there no more. You wouldn't eat there no more. This is $1 billion company. Booming every day. Been selling you human patties for the longest. You understand me? It's the same thing within the church. If they told you what they was really about and what they was really doing and what was really going on and the things that they keep a secret from you, you wouldn't go. They couldn't make this money off of you by keeping you brainwashed and dumbed down. So they don't want woke people thinking like this in the world. They don't want nobody questioning their authority. They don't want nobody awakened to what's really going on, what's really happening. But see, these churches is being exposed. Because we living in the last days and some major events is about to go down. And a lot of casualties are about to take place. Ready or not. So yeah, them selling their soul, you see here, it's about money. Six of Coins talks about generosity. People giving their money. Eight of Coins talks about the work that ones do for money. It's all about money with them. And in order to get more of it, in order to get public recognition and different things like that, to blow up like they want to, they got to sell their soul. Yeah. Spirit said it's the truth. What I'm telling you is the truth. These 4 cards right here, the Devil, the 8 of Coins, the 6 of Coins, and the Ace of Swords, Spirit is telling you that I'm telling you the truth. I ain't got no reason to lie to you. When I woke up, it broke my heart that I had been lied to all my life. I could not even believe. I felt so betrayed by the church alone. I could not believe. I'm like, nah, something's wrong. It's not right. This couldn't be right. And then you get to search, you get to looking, and you come to find out you got all kind of Masons in your family. You didn't know it. They sold out. They in these secret societies. You got all kind of Eastern Stars in your family. You didn't know it. All kind of folks in fraternities and sororities and different things. They all in all kinds of secret societies. Looking into a little bit deeper, you got witches all in your family. They are part of these witch covens. They are part of satanic cults. Look a little bit deeper. Those of them that sold out on the lower level all day, and all of this, guess what? Connected to prostitution rings, connected to human sex trafficking. Yeah, connected to drug trafficking. It all intertwines together, people. Spirit is telling you this is the truth. I ain't got no reason to make it up. This ain't no fun story to tell. It's the truth. This is truth and clarity that I'm telling you. Spirit is telling you straight up in the first 4 cards right here. These people are they sold for money. They worship the devil. They worship Lucifer as their God. Is what they're not telling you. Lucifer is their God. Lucifer is the God of this earth. That's what they worship as their God, but they don't tell you that. They lie to you. Spirit said it's the truth. This sword right here, you see, cutting to the truth of the matter. Cutting the bullshit out that they done fed you while they was rockabye babying your ass back to sleep. This is the truth. Okay, so I clarified the 5 of Wands. Why they in competition with each other. We got the 8 of Wands here because of the messages that they are able to get out, that they are able to relate to the people. Because these churches, besides like concerts and it's very, it's a lot. It's several different things where you can get people to gather up in groups together. But church has always been one of those things, besides concerts and other things like that, where you can get large groups of people to come. It's about the messages, the bullshit that you're feeding people false hope, lying to people. These is messages, fast messages, news, information, communication. That they in competition with others to get out to the people. Why? Because the more popular they are, the more money that they bring in, the bigger their congregations are. Yeah. And I pulled some more clarifying swatch. I'm gonna show you in a minute what it's really all about. I clarified the 9 of Wands. Like I said, defensive, hostile energy. Sacrifices needed to be made. These people sacrifice themselves by selling their souls, worshiping the devil. Why did they do this? Why are they sacrificing other people, taking other people's life, doing these blood sacrifices? Partaking in these ritualistic practices like this. Why are they doing it? Because of the partnership that they align themselves with. When they sold, they got in a contract, a bond. It's just like a partnership, like a relationship. They are bound to it. They are bound to it. Okay? But this is a 6 of Cups here. The 6 of Cups talks about reflection, looking back on the past. Okay? This has been going on for a long time, people. This didn't just start this year, last year. In the last few years, this has been going on a long time, y'all. Right under your noses. Right up under your nose. Right up under your nose. This has been going on. They are in this bond, this tie, this commitment, lifelong commitment that they have decided to sell out to work, to represent, to have their comforts and their materialisms and the things that they want in life. Okay. Yeah. And there's somebody, I'm not sure what the Pope's zodiac sign is, but it could be a fire sign. There is somebody amongst the backing of the religious community that is like a gatekeeper, overseer of all the others, who have churches, who have congregations and different things, that literally, when they are indoctrinated, is the word I like to use, but when they are ordained ministers, Okay. It comes from a certain place, and them having to use certain verbiage in which to speak. And it comes from this King of Wands here. This Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo here. Okay. But this person has lied. This person, or this is a specific person who is either a bishop, a pastor, a pope, a priest, evangelist, an apostle, or something major is going to go down with this person that's going to cause a lot of heartache and heartbreak here. And it has something to do with them, all of this that I just talked about, as well as the abducting, trafficking, raping, sodomizing, killing of the young. Somebody who is high ranking within the church. So I pulled some further clarifiers, guys, and yeah. I pulled some further clarifiers to clarify the devil with the 6 of coins here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We're talking about more money here. It's all about money. This Wheel of Fortune turning. They want this wheel to keep turning in their favor. This is the reason why they sell their soul, so they can keep this money coming in, so they can keep their comfortable lifestyles and different things. What? I clarified the 8 of coins with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, Spirit, I told you, Spirit say this is the truth. We have the 6 of Wands. This talks about public recognition. Okay? For them to have success, triumph, victory, public recognition, to be known amongst the world. On platforms, on TVs, on, all these things. Oh, and it trips me out, honey. It trips me out when you get these mega pastors down, and they, Oprah gets them good. Oh, they get too big. They always send them to go see Oprah. Go sit down with Oprah. You understand? Oprah gets them good, honey. I just sit back and watch how they squirm in the seats they get with Oprah. Because Oprah gets them good. Oprah has a way of getting them to denounce God on camera. But nobody knows. Nobody is able to see through it except those of them who is in the know. Oprah, and she do it to every last one of them mega pastors, baby. When they get so big, Oprah, they get to sit down with Oprah, baby. Oprah run that show, honey, and have them just as comfortable. Oprah got them nice, comfortable, cushiony type of seats and things, real light, lavish, like, little setup Oprah got. You know what I'm saying? Oprah's worth billions of dollars. It's gonna be lavish wherever she's set up at. Okay, honey? All that you get so big, you gonna meet with Oprah. You gonna sit down with You hear me? I hope you understand. Yeah. Okay. And she basically able to get them to denounce God on camera, and it happens every time. I have seen her do it to mega pastor after mega pastor after mega pastor, and they all get up there and they say some shit that they know good and damn hell well ain't the truth. Oprah gets them every time. She literally forces it, like it, and she don't have to do anything. When she lean over sideways and she put that one finger to the temple. See, that's a sign of symbolism right there. They all be ready to say. They all be ready to say whatever Oprah want them to say, baby. And I watch it happen like clockwork. You understand me? Oprah sit back, put that finger at the temple, baby. And Oprah have them to say, they all end up saying, yep, there's more than one way to God. No, they lying. That ain't what your Bible say. That ain't what your man written Bible say. But Oprah had them to say that. That is more than one way to God. Which means that you can praise and worship God however you want to and still be on one accord with God. Okay? Not only that, Oprah literally will have them to say certain things where they are practically denouncing the Most High God, the Creator, on camera. She also do something where they all end up saying, because she'll twist, she good with manipulating words. Oprah will be like, well, God loves everybody, right? Like, God is love. Doesn't God love even the gays and everything? And then these pastors, they get to squirming. Now these the same pastors. These the same pastors, pimping pastors now. That's a behind their pulpit, honey. And they done preached that sermon a million times about how homosexuality is an abomination, baby. You understand me? But they even got a little switch in their walk because they know they going like a mug. You understand me? And some of them, oh, they deep in it. Oh, they deep in it, baby. I can see the demons in their face. They eyes be so dark. I'm talking about the demons in them strong. You hear me? But they'll sit right up there with Oprah. And they say, yep, God do love. God love everybody. Our church is open to everyone, the gays, the straight, everyone's of all different type of walk styles and lives. Oprah get them every time, baby. I be sitting back, I was like, she got them. She got them. But they know they got to get on there and say that, honey. Because they know they done sold out to these satanic powers that people. When Oprah sit back in that seat, baby, and lean cock over to the side a little bit, put that finger up at the temple. Oh, baby, see, that's Masonic symbolism there. They know Oprah be for real. She had that look on her face like, bitch, I'm listening, and the powers that be listening to you best say the right thing. Because they going to come for that ass if you don't. I'm trying to tell you, Oprah get them every time. Public recognition here. Clarifies 8 of coins with the Ace of Swords. Okay? This is what it's all about with them: money, public recognition, success, fame, fortunes, and things. There's a reason why, ain't no reason why no pastor should be having no jets and all kind of planes and living in mansions and all kinds of things. It don't mean they can't have a nice home for them and their family and different things, but come on now. Come on now. Why is that even necessary? These people is demonically possessed. Just look at some of them. Look how they speak. Especially when them reporters and things get to run up on them at the wrong darn time. Oh, they'll pop off in all kind of ways, like what you call it. That whole demon that his body. These folks is demons. They done sold their soul. And that one man, oh, I can't think of his name right now. Him and that woman comes on late at night. If you ever up late at night and you just flipping through the TV channels, damn, I cannot think of that man's name right now. That demon in that man is so strong, I can see it clear as day. You got to have an eye to see. Your third eye got to be open. But that man, oh, that demon in that man is strong. That man's eyes is directly pitch black. It's a strong demon in him. Y'all ain't understand. Y'all, you got to have an eye to see. I can see these demons in people, man. So to clarify the 5 of Wands with the 8 of Wands, we have the Ace of Coins. All about money. That's what this competition about. And these messages, this false hope that they putting out here to people. Because they lying to their congregations. But this is what it's about, the Ace of Coins, that money. We got the Ace of Coins twice because the Ace of Coins, look, overlooks the main reading that I just gave you. It's all about money with these people, y'all. They sold for money. When are y'all gonna stop letting these people bamboozle you? Now, I'm not telling you what to believe in and how you should believe and who you should believe in or whatever. But what I am telling you to stop being a fool for these people that's pimping behind the pulpit. You can believe in what you want to believe without being somebody's fool. Clarify the 9 of Wands with the 6 of Cups. Here we have the 3 of Cups. They in these third-party situations. They in these third-party situations, guys. Okay? Many of them involved in threesomes and orgies and gay sex. Many of them gay for pay. Many of them just gay because they want to be gay. They ain't been turned out. They ain't a part of this. They've got to be a part of this. But third-party situations, all kinds of things. And then they get up and stand behind their pulpit and want to right or wrong you about your life. Want to tell you something about adulteries and sins and homosexualities and how you need to be living right and how you need to be doing right. but they smell like booty hole. They all into prostitution, all into human trafficking. Some and y'all don't even understand. Some of these churches is being used. They such mega churches, such huge churches. They are running whole prostitution rings and human trafficking rings and drug trafficking rings through the church. Because it flies under the radar. Nobody would ever suspect such a thing would be, operations would be run out of a church. Yeah, they get into this, man. Okay? Remember I was telling you about this fire sign? This person is a pope, a priest, a bishop, a minister, a pastor, a reverend, a apostle, an evangelist, one of them evangelicals or something. But he's the king of wands. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo individual. There's something heartbreaking that is going to come out about this person, and it has something to with him with a child, a really young kid, okay, that is an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay, but let me show you how this all play out together, to put it all together, guys. And this is somebody who is very high ranking. This is somebody that the entire world know, no matter what religion you are. He is very high ranking. Very high ranking within the religious, factor of all of this. But look at this in the whole, y'all. See, these wheel of fortunes is turning. They doing what they doing for this money, for public recognition here, money. To get this wheel turning in their favor, to get this public recognition, to get this money, they have to be a part of third-party situations. They have to sell their soul. They have to sell their ass. They have to participate with sex with children. What is the third-party situation? Sex with children. That's the deal they have to make to be on the platforms that they are. And I know you see your ministers, your pastors, your reverends, your deacons, your bishops, and things. And they just look so good, don't they? They dress so good, don't they? Just as sharp as they want to be, ain't they? They speak so good. You couldn't even fathom they'd be part of such a thing. But baby, you best believe it. You best believe it. Yeah. Emperor here. Emperor here. Over at the bottom of the deck here. Once again, third party situations here. Okay? Yeah. Ultimate betrayal here. Because they sleeping with younger people here. Heartache, heartbreak, pain. Yeah. But this is what they about. To get in this emperor position where they are in authority, they are in power. See how this person look like they sitting up on this throne, but this snake wrapped around them, all around them, and different things. This mug look like a beast. You understand me? And with this one here, they controlling whole congregations. For this money, they have to sell out. I can't make it up, man. I can't make it up. Y'all can believe what you want to believe, but I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is. These people have sold their soul. They sell more than they sold to be on the levels that they are. And some of them on higher levels than others. Look, the moon here. Things being hidden. Can y'all see that? The moon here. There are things that's hidden. Look, once again, devil at the bottom of the deck. There are things being hidden. To get this success, this triumph, this victory, this public recognition, they have to sell out to the devil. Okay? They have to worship Lucifer as their God. I can believe what you want to believe. I can't do nothing but come on here and tell you the truth, honey. Yeah. Yeah. For them to appear like this star, for them to appear like they, saved, sanctified, delivered, holy, righteous, upstanding pillars of the community, in order to get this money here, they have to sell out. Period. Just period. Just period. Yeah. Yeah. But there's some major things that's going to come down with the church, okay? Because we got the tower here with the ten of swords. Something major is being planned to destroy the church's foundation because of these things that's going on. There is something, but you know that this, don't nothing go on. Don't nothing that's nothing go on without the powers that be knowing anything about it or having anything done with it. Cause see, the powers that be want to do away with religion right now. Powers that be want to do away with religion right now. Okay? All these men that's in power, this King of Wands, got the King of Swords that popped out, they all coming out as kings. Those of them that's in these positions, there's so many of them. There's so many of them. But this is not just in Christianity, is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is not just Christianity that this is happening in, that this is going on. But justice is going to be done about these third party situations that they involved in. Like there is something major that's going to crumble the church's very foundation. I'm telling you, because it is known that these things are going on. Yeah. It is known. See, I'm going to show you. Look here. We got justice that came out on these third-party situations. See, these third-party situations is known about. See, when they get them involved, when they sell out and they take part in these homosexual activities and different things, especially when they partake in this right here, these raping of these babies and different things like this, is recorded. That's the reason why a lot of them don't say nothing or whatever like that, because it's blackmail tapes on them. Look at this magician at the bottom of the deck. They into sorcery, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells. We talking about warlocks here. Your pastor is a warlock. He's a master magician. Don't look like this magician standing behind a pulpit right here with all his tools of the trade, casting spells on whole congregations. Like, I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. This is literally going on, guys. I don't even have no reason to lie to you. I don't even have to pull no more cards. Let's see if Spirit have any other extra messages for you pertaining to the lies and deceptions, betrayal by the church. Yeah. There's plenty of these individuals who are persons of interest that's involved in these sinister goings on within this church, or within these churches. It's not one in particular church. Okay? Because this stuff is happening in several different faith-bound organizations. Okay? Yeah. Like I said, what are we talking about? The lies and deceptions, the betrayal of the church. We got lies and deceptions out here, okay? Spirit, are there anything else? Are there any other messages pertaining to the lies and deceptions, the manipulations? Yeah. These individuals force trauma upon people as well. in certain instances, trauma even forced upon them, okay? Because I think a lot of them, you know, going on and sell out and go along with all of this because they don't have no choice. Conflicts and battles here, okay? Spirit, are there any other messages? See, I think many of them are taking orders. They go along with these things that they have to do by way of orders from, I'm talking about way higher up, guys, okay? Way higher up elites, okay? Very wealthy persons that run, rule, and control the world, okay? Yeah. I just seen Life's a Stage, okay? Yeah, they putting on a whole show for the people. They know they're telling lies to the people. They're brainwashing people. Their job is to keep people dumbed down, keep people blinded. Some of these individuals, they get so high up, so high ranking. A lot of these people be speaking of clones and different things. Some of them have been replaced in clone. Spirit, are there any other messages? Any other messages pertaining to, yeah, I just seen intimidation tactics. So that's why I was telling you about how these churches have been infiltrated and different things like that. A lot of times these people try to start off pure and you know, and doing the right thing with, you know, running of the church and different things like that. But at some point in time, certain people come and see them, come to their church and different things like that. They infiltrate in different ways. They offer different groups because they send people in. They'll send them in like they regular members and things. And these could be master masons or something. These can be high-ranking individuals. They'll send them as visitors to your church and everything. And they looking to see how many members you got, how much money is you bringing in, and different things like that. They see that you a very influential person unto other people. See, the government is very interested in individuals who can move other people, okay, get other people, you know, draw in the crowd, you know what I'm saying? Like if you are a person and you are able to pull in, say, hundreds of thousands of millions of people listening to what you have to say, you are someone with a lot of influence over a big following of people. And the industry, the government rather, is highly interested in that, okay? Because you have you then have the power to start a revolution. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Purposeful distractions go on within these churches as well. These purposeful distractions that goes on. Spirit, are there any other messages pertaining to the lies, deceptions, and betrayals of the church? Yeah, many of these individuals, they try to play like they the HNIC, the head niggas in charge. If you notice, you know, a lot of times when black on black crime happen and things like that, they trip me out, honey. They'll roll out they'll, you know, get these black pastors, these black boule, these black masons to come out in a hurry. In a hurry. Because, see, they use them. Anytime anything major, especially the black ones, okay? These black leaders and different things that's in position, they all sellouts. So anytime, you know, something major go down, especially in the black community amongst black people or whatever, because the powers that be, for some reason, they are intimidated by black people, especially large numbers of African American people getting together and you know, to be able to overthrow them or cause, you know, civil unrest or something like that, baby, they'll send out their black leaders in power that sell out to them fast, quicker than a hurry to try to please and appease the people. We have saints versus sinners here, okay? They do it all the time. I literally watch this in real time. Yeah, they got this is social engineering. This is a part of social engineering. What they doing. Mind controlling people. By any way they can. See, those are them who, you watch TV and movies a lot. Or you somebody who into watching the news a lot. Or doesn't matter. TV, movies, news, music. They got those people sold up. People that's into that type of stuff, they got y'all sold up in certain ways as well. But then you got those people who, proclaim to be living right and doing right, and they Christian and upstanding and holy and righteous, saved, sanctified, and delivered. Okay? They got a way of getting you all that's in the church as well. And that's by indoctrinating, recruiting these ministers, these pastors. What? Oppression, to keep you oppressed, to keep you blinded to the truth. Yeah. Spirits say that these individuals is fake, phony Christians. They're not Christian. They are lying. The truth ain't in them. I'm telling y'all the truth. They are lying. The truth ain't in them. Yeah. These are social engineering experiments. Social engineering experiments that they running by way of these churches and these pastors and things, okay? Yeah, the United States citizens have been sold out to the enemy. Was sold out a long time ago. Y'all need to wake the hell up. Y'all need to wake the hell up to what's really going on. These people sick. These the same individual. These people that are supposed to be Christians. These the same people that they will use to target you, to stalk you, harass you, illegally invade you, and everything. These people they're supposed to be, men and women of the cloth and different things. Human experimentations as well as social engineering going on right from within the church. Okay. Spirit, are there any other messages? Any other messages? Yeah. Spirits say they willing slaves. Yeah. Spirits say they willing slaves. These folks sell out willingly for money. Therefore, you are a willing slave. Yeah. These people support terrorism. Terrorists. Okay? Terrorizing the American people. Battles to the end here. You understand me? I'm telling you. The United States government controls the church. The United States government controls the church. Are there any other messages pertaining to this topic? Are there any other messages? Willing slaves. They sell their soul, sell their ass, and everything for the devil. All for the love of money. All for the love of money. And guess what? Many of us was raised up, told, fed, regurgitated lies by our own families. And then we was forced to go to the churches where we would continue to be brainwashed and lied to and dumbed down. And that's just how the powers that be want it. Yeah, that's just how the powers that be want it. This is a mess. Yeah, Spirit is asking you, who can you trust when everyone has betrayed you? Your family started off lying to you. Your church lied to you and betrayed you. The government has lied to you and betrayed you. We living in a world full of lies. Who can you trust? And the reason why they infiltrated the churches is because they got to a point where they felt like they could no longer control the people. They can't control you. They can't control the people. So then they had to start recruiting individuals to be willing slaves, sell out to them. They started offering. See, the individuals that run, rule, and control the world, they don't worry about running out of money when they can make the money. You understand what I'm saying? Most of these people in this world, they greedy and they materialistic and they out for self. You understand me? So they start offering these willing slaves incentives. Okay? To be incentives to work for them and work against their own people, and they were all too eager, all too willing to do so. Yeah, these ministers, they in the sunken place. They under mind control themselves. They being controlled. Okay, they're manipulation. This says manipulation. They're manipulation. They're manipulating. Their congregations. Okay. They're in all kinds of third-party situations that people don't know about. Yeah. They sell out. Period, point blank. They sell out, man. They sold their soul to the devil. Yeah, these people are part of gang stalking as well. People right in the church. Many, they have been part of hitmen, been hired hitmen themselves, hiring hitmen as well. Yeah, these people are sick, man. But they'll stand up, they'll stand before you, try to right or wrong somebody else any darn given day. That ain't right. Yeah, we have here betrayal. Yeah. These people are part of domestic terrorism. They sold out to the government as a part of domestic terrorism as well. Spirit say in a minute it's about to be game over, because I'm telling you something major is going to go down with the foundation of these churches. Okay, and in a minute that these churches are not are going to be no more. Okay, Spirit is also saying that these people, there's a lot. You'd be surprised how many witches is in the church, how many Satanists and warlocks is in the church. Spirit is saying that they casting spells on you. They cast spells on their whole congregation. They cause distractions on purpose to keep people brainwashed and dumbed down. Yeah. The Spirit is telling you that there is something that's being hidden about these churches. I just told you a lot of which that's being hidden. These people ain't right, I'm telling you. These people ain't right. Yeah, they use intimidation tactics to try to keep people in line, in order. But they lying to you. Yeah. Spirit, are there any other messages pertaining to the lies, deceptions, the betrayals of this church or churches in general? I'm going to check my other cards, guys. Spirit, are there any other messages? Yeah. Spirit is saying these individuals are liars, cheaters, and thieves. Yeah. People's whole families is in on these lies and the deceptions. They pass down, they all willing slaves too. And they pass down the same regurgitated ass lies to their young. Yeah. Spirit tell you the things that's going on within these churches, the plot thickens. Okay? Spirit is saying that these folks are dangerous. Spirit said that these folks, these fools sick to death for real, man. Mentally ill individuals. There's something major going to go down about a church in particular. A certain pastor or a bishop or someone is going to make breaking news, guys. Okay? The satanic powers that be, I told you, controls these churches. Many of them is nothing more than family crime mobs, okay? Because they family even in on it, okay? Spirit is saying that the sellouts is all around you. Neighbors, co-workers, family, lovers, strangers, partners, friends, churches, church members, okay? Yeah. Yeah. I told you these churches are into human trafficking. They are also going to use these pastors to usher in the implantation of these RFID chips. When the government pushed that on the American people, they are going to use the churches because these people who like these diehard Christians, these radical Christians, they're going to go run into their churches first, asking their pastors about it. And that's when you're going to see your pastor's true color, because they're going to tell you, oh, it's okay. Just go ahead. You know, do what the government says it's going to be okay, guys. Yeah. Blood sacrifices going on in the church. Spirit is saying that these folks is narcissists and they need help. They are targeting individuals, okay? Many of them are in mental conflict themselves. They have to keep up their appearance, keep this all up. Many of these pastors is into freaky fetishes that of course their congregations don't know about. Okay? Many of them has drug addictions. Spirits say that the rabbit hole goes deep. They got these wicked witches that's in these churches. They got books of spells, okay? That they do on their congregation, on all kinds of people. There's a lot of gossip and different things that goes on within the church, okay? Yeah. Spirit is saying that these people are liars. Yeah. Spirit is saying that they soulless beings, okay? They soulless beings. And I told you, they signs contracts, blood contracts. Okay? Yeah. Spirit is saying that this is how they feel towards the congregation. You've been tricked. They do nothing but trick y'all. Lie to you. Yeah. Spirit is saying that they sold out to a higher power. Like I said, many of them got addictions. Sex addictions, drug addictions, alcohol addictions, porn addictions, gambling addictions. Just a lot of toxicity. Okay? Yeah, Spirit is saying that the higher ups are pulling the strings of all these puppets. They ain't nothing but puppets. They really got sex addictions, okay? Many of them got sex addictions. Spirit is saying that some of them are even in fraudulent marriages. Okay? They sold out to these lizard people. Many of them could be abusive mentally, physically, emotionally, even sexually. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, but they always want to ridicule and judge somebody else. But they living in sin all day, every day. Their whole life is a lie. Everything they stand for is a lie. They working for these higher powers that be. They got sex tapes on these people. Okay? These individuals are ops. They're agents. Okay? They stalkers. They're informants. Spirit is saying they low down and dirty. They con artists. The Decepticons. Okay? Agents. They sellouts. They straight up savage. They ops. Nothing but operatives. Willing slaves working for the powers that be. Spirit is telling you don't think it's a game when it's really not. Spirit is telling you to stop ignoring the red flags. Somebody is going to get busted selling drugs out of a church. At a church or out of a church. Somebody's going to get busted selling drugs. It's going to link to a church. We got third party situations again. They partaking a lot of frisky things. We have the mark of the beast here. There's a major cover up that's going on. These ministers, these pastors and things in these churches, these leaders within these churches, they down with their underground pizza. This is the sex trafficking, the human trafficking of young children. Yeah, Spirit is saying that there's all kind of black witches that's in these churches. Yeah. And they look for specific people in the churches as well, okay? If they come to you and offer you, oh, won't you be a part of this ministry group in the church, and it'll be really good if you take this role away. Spirit is saying that they're trying to recruit you against your will. These folks in these churches ain't right, is what Spirit is telling you, okay? Yeah. Some Spirit is saying that somebody is about to get locked up within these churches, okay? There could be some police involvement with covering something up to do with the church. Yeah. Spirit is saying that these pastors, these bishops, yeah, these reverends, they down low brothers. They gay. They in the closet. They in the closet gay. Many of them got heavy burdens. They doing black magic in secret. Many of them have partook in amateur porn. Has the sex tapes on them and different things. They send evil eye spells at people. They partake in sex magic and different things. Spirit is saying that these folks are doing animal sacrifices and things. They into a lot of hocus pocus, witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo, okay? Yeah, this is betrayal for the love of money. Betrayal for the love of money. Somebody is going to be on the run. I believe it's that pastor that I was telling you about. Might go on the run. But this is some type, this is a big time pastor. I feel like a mega pastor. Yeah. Yeah. Spirit is saying somebody could be a serial killer as well. Like, these people are not shot. They have killed before, basically. Is what Spirit is trying to tell us here. Yeah. See, they don't want these churches exposed because, see, the government really don't give a damn. The government is, but the government is one of their main sources of manipulation and control over all other people, is to use these churches. And a lot of people don't know that, okay? Yeah, these people want to win at all costs, okay? These blood sacrifices that they set up is premeditated murder. They plot, plan, scheme, set up this stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Spirit is saying that these people is putting spells on folks. Okay? Spirit is saying that they playing with dark magic. They two-faced individuals. Yeah. They have caused other people's deaths. Yeah. Many of them want to be superstars and things so bad. Or they have the status of the wealth of superstars. Yeah. Spirit is telling you, look here, y'all. At the end of the day, the grass ain't green on the other side because it's fake. Period. Period. There's a pastor that's going to be suicided for whatever reason. There's a pastor that's going to end up dying, that's going to be suicided. It might be this one that gets outed in some type of way. Okay? Somebody's going to get suicided. They cast love spells on people. These people is demonically possessed, man. I'm trying to tell you. Spirit saying the Decepticons are going to jail. Spirit is saying this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. They have lied about so much, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. These people have literally lied about so much. Yeah. Those of you that's still in these churches, Spirit is telling you to have caution and beware. Okay? Because y'all will end up in heartache and pain. These people smile in your face all the while they want to take your place or either take your life one. Yeah. These people sick in the head, man. They don't have no problem with causing anybody any harm. You know, because of the fact they sell out, many of them in these secret societies and different things. And, you know, they got connections with certain people. They won't hesitate to pay to have somebody targeted and set up, have somebody gang stalk and harass, or set up and try to kill and take out in some type of way. Yeah. Many of these fools, they gay out in a rainbow flag but call themselves being domestically violent to women. But you talk sweet to men though. Yeah. The Illuminati initiated them, and they trying to initiate you. Yeah, what I just say. These bishops, these pastors, these ministers and things, they overly aggressive and mean to women, but they talk sweet to other men. Ain't that something? Yeah. Ain't that something? Yeah, we got crooked government officials that's tied into this thing too. Spirit is saying that these individuals are low down dirty shame. I can't make it up. Nobody wants this to be true. I can get up today and say, you know what, I'm just gonna come up with some old sideways mess just to say about the church. No, of course not. Of course not. I can't do nothing but come on here and relay you all the messages that I get. Okay? Spirit is asking many of you all to meditate, because meditation is going to bring you all answers about these situations pertaining to these churches and things, y'all. Okay? Let's check the color cards and see if there are any other messages. Yeah. See, these people that's in these congregations, they like the Walking Dead zombies because they being brainwashed by these individuals. These pastors, Spirit is saying, got bad juju. Yeah. Spirit is saying these folks in these churches is acting a fool. Yeah. It's even hidden enemies within the church you wouldn't even believe. These people working against you. Yeah, they have people in the y'all be careful where y'all eating and different things too, because they have people to poison you and all kinds of things. Okay. Yeah, so you're saying that these people are shiesty individuals, and they end on these setups that's taking place against the American people. Yeah. Spirit is saying that these there's demonic possession that's taking over these people as well. Yeah. These pastors and things, they ain't doing nothing but putting on an act, putting on a show. And they love attacking those they love attacking individuals who are chosen ones. Okay? But these people have done nothing but curse themselves. Spirit is saying. Spirit, are there any other messages pertaining to this? They spells that they have done is going to backfire on them though. Yeah. They're into making these sacrifices and different things. Spirit is telling you that what I'm telling you is truth and clarity. Yeah, this is the reason why I tell y'all all the time, y'all need to stay woke, stay aware, stay vigilant, stay prepared, and stay protected, okay? Yeah, a lot of these people got Jezebel's sexual demons on them, in them, and different things. The men and women in the church, they very lustful as well. Many of them walking around like angels of death. Okay? More like fallen angels. Yeah. There are witch coven rituals that's going on within these churches as well, guys. Yeah, Spirit is telling you to watch who you allow around your kids in these churches. These people ain't right. I'm telling you. Yeah, didn't I tell you these people only want you in their churches for your money? They only want you for your money, Spirit is saying. There's sex, magic, rituals, and things that's going on in and outside of the church. These churches gonna be exposed in a major way though, and the government know it. They gonna be behind it because they want to tear down the foundation of the church anyway, and do away with religion. Many of them may have had yeah, these people are also mean and abusive as well to their family members, to others, like behind the scenes. You know how they, church starts and things, and they come out like they all nice and different things like that behind the scenes. As soon as everybody think everybody gone, they real mean and abusive behind the scenes. Yeah. Spirit is saying that these is negative people in these churches who are trying to keep you from moving on or moving forward in your life. Yeah. People is saying, spirit, excuse me, people is saying, spirit is saying that conflicts, confusion, and competition is all that is going on in these churches, okay? It's all that is going on in these churches. Okay? If you have a mother that try to pretend like she all saved, sanctified, delivered, and a Christian holier than thou, Spirit wants me to let you know here that your mother tried to kill you. Don't worry. My supposed mother, them people did too. It's okay. We still living, we breathing, we here, honey. Just know it's hidden enemies. Spirit, there could be paranormal activity that goes on around these people as well, because so much demonic stuff has been conjured up. Yeah, people, oh goodness, wow. Some of them are into cannibalism, especially those of them who are like mega pastors and really, really high up and worth like millions of dollars and different things. These powers that be, these others that they linked into, they had to partake in cannibalism, like intaking human flesh, okay? Spirit is saying that these women that's in power within the church, a lot of them are more vicious than even the men. It will shock you. Spirit is saying that people gonna have a major wake-up call about what's going on in these churches. Yeah, didn't I tell you? I'm telling you, something major is going to go down with these churches. I'm not talking about one church. I'm talking about all these churches that's literally going to tear down the foundation of the church. Church will be no more. I'm telling you, it's going to be practically made probably illegal for people to come together and any type of religious factor. Spirit is saying that something is ending for something new to begin. It's going to be set up on purpose. I'm telling you, the government wants to do away with Christianity. Spirit, are there any other messages? Any other messages pertaining to the lies, deceptions, betrayals by the church? A lot of plots, plans, and schemes. Spirit is telling you to free yourself from this. You bound, you tied to any specific church. I'm not telling you what to believe in, how to believe, but you definitely need to remove yourself from these cults that you in. Spirit, are there any other messages? Yeah, these people into organ harvesting. Okay, killing people for their organs practically. Okay. Mm-mm. Spirit, are there any other messages? Mm. Somebody's church or several of these churches are being investigated. Okay. Some of them are obviously secretly under investigation about certain things that's going on. Spirit is telling you, don't believe their lies. They don't love you. And these people stand before their congregations. Oh, we love you so much. We thank you for being here. All that. They don't love you. They want your money. There's going to be some type of important information that comes out pertaining to these churches, guys. Many people are going to turn to spirituality when this happens. Many people are going to turn to spirituality because there's already a large number of people that's literally craving to have more meaning in their life, you know. A lot of people has had faith, have done their best to live right and do right, and they're still suffering, they're still struggling, they're still going through, they're still without, that, you know, so many things. So many people are looking towards other avenues, other areas to find meaning to their life nowadays, because people have been lied to, people have been manipulated, people have been tricked, told lies to keep them blinded, to keep them enslaved. But it's all, Spirit is saying it's all a part of the setup. This was the plan all along. This is the plan all along. Yeah. They got drug trafficking going on through the churches. I told y'all about that too. I'm telling you. Prostitution, drug trafficking, all kinds of things, man. People involved, certain individuals are involved with setting people up to be sacrificed and killed for their organs and all kinds of things, man. Spirit, are there any other messages pertaining to the lies, deceptions, and betrayals of the church? This reading has gone on quite long, guys. Y'all get the gist. You know what I'm saying. Okay? You know what Spirit is trying to let you know. Yeah. Spirit is saying that these people are devils. Devil in a blue dress. Many of these pastors wearing dresses nowadays. Spirit is saying it's a setup. The church is literally a setup. Some type of important information is going to come out pertaining to the church. Or religion in general. There's a survivor that's going to come forward pertaining to something they endured within some type of church cult. Okay, guys, I'm going to get ready to wrap this reading up. Because it has gone on for a while. Okay. I feel like I've given you all truth and clarity as to what my spirit guides wanted me to relay to you all. Okay. Yeah, we have betrayal here. Okay. Betrayal from the church. Greed. Okay. Absolute greed. These people are greedy. Yeah. Look. Then we got money hungry gold diggers. They just want your money, y'all. They want will put a hit out on you to have you killed, to cover any and all of their tracks. Blood sacrifice. Okay? Having people stalked, set up, and all kinds of things. Yeah. There's individuals that have raped people in the church. In the church, guys. There's going to be a drug bust at a church. I'm telling you. Y'all keeping dope in the church. There's going to be some major conflicts that go down. There's a lot of confusion and illusion when it comes to religion, when it comes to Christianity, when it comes to these churches. Spirit is saying that these MFs are going crazy because these things are coming out. People are finding out just what, you know, the lies and the deceptions of the church. Spirit, are there any other messages? Yeah, many of them get drunk and they get violent and things. Yeah, many of them, I told you, many of them have a lot of addictions. Okay, Spirit is telling you to be careful who you trust when dealing with these individuals. Once again, this is the second time that it's came. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness, guys. We have fraudulent marriage, transgender, obsession. Somebody, there is a pastor that is in a fraudulent marriage. Like their first lady. First of all, somebody's in a fraudulent marriage. Their first lady. There's two different things here. Okay, somebody's in a fraudulent marriage. Okay, and they cheat on their wife. They're in a fraudulent marriage with transgenders. Okay, and then there's somebody who is in a fraudulent marriage because their first lady is transgender. Oh, these people have some major obsessions though. Here we have obsession come out. Wow. Y'all don't even know it. Y'all looking at these people every Sunday, Wednesday, whenever y'all go to church. Oh, hallelujah. Praise God. You have no idea. Spirit say that these churches effed up a long time ago. They about to go down, baby. These churches is about to go down. Spirit say stay away from these cycles. Yeah, radical. They putting people under mind control, man. These folks is under demonic possession. I'm telling you, the government is about to set the churches up in a major way, and all of religion is going down. And Spirit is saying it's an inside job. Disloyalty, betrayal. I'm telling you. Yeah. What did I tell you? Spirit is saying that these pastors, they're warlocks. They're male witches. Yeah. Oh, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you what I told you about what they was telling you in the church? Spirit say they're spreading lies. They spreading lies. I told you. They gay for pay. Many of them is gay for pay. Spirit is saying they lames playing games. They have no affection, no passion, no romance with women. Let the men get them hard. Okay? They all for the love of money. Money. That's all they care about. I'm telling y'all, people, it's gonna be some people with the blues, baby. Heart gonna have to be heartbroken when all of this go down in these churches. Yeah, there's gonna be a major stage event, guys, that goes on. Major stage event inside out that goes on with the church in general. It's gonna cause a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos, guys. There's gonna be some type of attack, a sudden change. A sudden attack and sudden change on the church, man. It's gonna be massive. It is going to be massive. And they can't do nothing about it. You know why? Because they all sold out to the satanic powers that be. Yeah, the high priestess here, the secret knowledge, occulted knowledge, hidden things, okay, involved with these people within the church. Yeah, Spirit is saying these people are cowards. A lot of them try to move in silence to keep their secrets. Spirit is saying some of them is unfulfilled and unsatisfied, but it's what they're forced to do. Spirit, are there any other messages? We have fake love from thy father here. Many of them that have children, they literally give their kids like fake love. Man. We got Jezebel demon that came out again. Spirit is telling you, do not go back to these people. If you cut these people off, don't go back to these people because they were cut off for a reason. They are stalkers. They have people stalked as well. Spirit, are there any other messages that I need to relate to the collective before we wrap this reading up? Yeah, Spirit is telling them they need to take the mask off, but many of them can't. They in too deep. They can't. If they do, they know the powers that be gonna kill them. Yep. Many of them have some major temptations. Yeah, many they're into satanic ritual abuse as well. Spirit is saying that these pastors are tricksters. We have what's done in the dark here. Yeah, a lot of sinister goings on in the dark, guys. These individuals are mentally ill. They're demonically possessed. Yeah. Spirit say, don't lose yourself. Think all is well and become someone's sacrifice. They will sacrifice somebody in a minute. Many of them has really fiery anger. They got bad vibes all around them as well. Yeah, Spirit is telling you to be careful of the people around you. These folks are sinister, man. Yeah, they full of nothing but negative energy. They hot-tempered, angry, darkness in them, anti-abuse, bullying. Yeah, they the devil in disguise, Spirit is saying. Wow. Spirit is saying that they're not leaders because they're followers. They might be the leaders in your church, but down low, switch hidden brothers. They all gay. They all going. They all going, man. Yeah, these people stay all up in your business, but everything about them is top secret and classified. Get the hell up out of here. These people is pure evil. Spirit is saying. The devil, demons, demonically possessed, wickedness, spirits, death. These people are evil, man. Straight up evil. And this is sad. This is absolutely sad, guys. Sorry, guys. I need to get a drink. Hold on a minute. Okay, guys. I think that's going to conclude tonight's reading for the lies, deceptions, and betrayal by the church. I do thank each and every one of you for listening and for watching. If you would be so kind to like, share, and subscribe, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. If there is anybody who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiffanyziegler60@gmail.com or at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. Also, if you prefer to contact me by phone, you can do so at 501-478-8035. Okay, guys? If there is anybody who is feeling interested or generous and would like to donate to the channel, I thank you in advance. You can donate through Cash App, which is $Tiff Diamond through 36. Or you can donate through PayPal, which is paypal.me/s36diamonds. Okay? As always, guys, y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings, watch the company you keep, watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in. And considering the fact that you never know when somebody may betray you, you never know when somebody is going to backstab you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.